Hey everybody, this is Ricky from Bilingüe Blogs. Que lo que mi gente. Thank you for coming back if you are a subscriber. If not, go ahead and subscribe so I can give you more tips for language learning. I've been wanting to make a video for a long time. I have so many ideas for you guys that it overwhelms me, so I just do nothing. So sorry. Oh, disclaimer. I got rid of my Instagram and my Facebook. I feel like I was spending too much time on there. So if you do want to practice language with me, add me on Snapchat at RicoAntonio24. That's all like one name, no spaces. RicoAntonio24. It's down in the description. Also, just leave a comment here on the YouTube. Just write me a message on here or on Google Hangouts. Anything of the sort, there's a lot of ways to contact me. I just got rid of Instagram and Facebook. Today, I'll be talking about 3 of my favorite ways to do language exchanges. If you don't know what a language exchange is, it's when you learn a language through someone who is native in that language, and in exchange, they learn your language, okay? So, I have a friend, he's Dominican, I want to learn Dominican Spanish, I'll talk to him, and he'll correct me when we talk. And then he wants to learn English, so we'll talk and I will correct him. Okay? It sounds difficult, but it's not as hard as it sounds, okay? And this video was sparked because someone asked me, how do you learn the Dominican accent? I mean, language exchanges would be the best way to actually develop an accent because you get to talk to natives, okay? So my top 3 ways to do this, there are plenty more, and you can leave comments down below of the ones that you like the best, okay? So for me, I love the site Speaky, speaky.com. Speaky.com allows you to video chat, phone call, and or message native Spanish speakers. The way that this works is you write them a message and they have a box that they can fill out with the correct way to spell or say something in their dialect, and vice versa. If they want to learn English, they'll write you in English, and then if they make an error, you can correct them, and it shows up in a box under their message as the correct way to do so. I think that is like the most awesome thing. That's the message portion of it, okay? If you want to talk through video or through phone call or whatever, you can do so as well, and that would definitely help you develop that accent. And they will also correct you there as well. So that's like my number 1 all-time favorite. I love it. I love it a lot. There's people from Colombia, Dominican, I mean all countries, all Spanish-speaking countries. There's going to be somebody there. Another good thing about Speaky is that if you are too intimidated to talk to a native speaker, there is an option to talk to people just like you, people who know English that are learning Spanish, and you guys can practice with each other. It may cause more comfortability for you. I think that will help out a lot. The only downside to that is if you make an error and they don't know that you're making an error, then it won't be corrected. But if you just want to have small talk and practice, then do so. The next site that I like a lot, I like Google Hangouts. The reason that I like Google Hangouts is because there are many groups. There is a Spanish learner, well actually there are plenty of Spanish learners groups, and people post all day about different types of things for Spanish. So for those of you asking where to begin, I would actually check Google Hangouts out and just type in Spanish learners, go with the one with the most members, and join that group and see what it has to offer. You may find something that is a good starting point for you. And if you're not a beginner, just check it out. You may find something that new that you haven't found out before in Spanish with these Spanish learners groups. And also they have language exchange groups, Spanish to English, English to Spanish, things like that. So you can find those there too. The only difference is that it's not like Speaky. The format is not like Speaky, so you can find people to exchange languages with on a more personal level. But Speaky is designed specifically for that purpose, where Google Hangouts is not. But you can make really good connections. I talked to a guy from Korea who spoke perfect Spanish. Me and him were just going back and forth, It was actually a really fun conversation. And then he three-wayed in a guy from Africa, and all of us were just talking Spanish. It was like the craziest thing. All around the world, we're just talking to each other. I mean, time zones are different, so it may be a little difficult to figure that out, but it's possible. Anyways, the third best way that I like to do language exchanges is, of course, in person. If you don't have the people around who speak the dialect that you want to speak, then I mean, obviously that one's not going to work for you. But if you do, use them. Have real life conversations, because you know that's what life is. It's real life conversations. You don't have to sit in front of a keyboard if you can talk to someone, correct? So that's what I would recommend for your language exchanges. And also, you know, just ask them if they can correct you while you speak. Some people won't be willing, some people will be. You'll find that out by asking. You never know until you ask. I have heard of some people speak of Hello Talk. I've never used it, never seen the app. I don't know if it's an app or a website, but that's one that I've heard mentioned frequently. So check that out as well. I'm imagining that is something like Speaky, but I'm not 100% certain. I should have researched it before making this video, but I did not. But yeah, go ahead and give that a try. And if you have any more sources that you'd like to share, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'm sure people read the comments all the time, so that can be very helpful. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for 700 subscribers. That is like awesome. So yeah, I have more tips for you guys, more stories. I guess the podcast thing, I forgot the name of my podcast, so I haven't really been making those. Oh, what's it called? Hablemos is what I was gonna call it, but I think I just started just talking random stuff in Spanish and stopped titling it. But I think I'm gonna put that in a category now. Anyways, thinking out loud. Have a great night.